not shaken, and no, not the martini. So today we're going to be expanding on the idea yesterday of just inviting more stillness and ease within our mind. So today, perhaps working with the idea that if our mind already has the space and what we need, that perhaps when we're moving in our body, it does as well. So just finding areas within our practice on the mat and off the mat where we can maybe make things a little bit more easier. Just noticing where we might get shooken up and see if we can just invite some ease and calm back into those spaces. So I'll invite you to find a comfortable, easy seat wherever you are. Maybe soften the gaze down towards the earth, or maybe close your eyes if that's okay. So we'll just start here by noticing the breath, bringing some awareness to your inhales and some awareness to your exhales. Perhaps if you've been sitting still most of the day, you'd like to invite some gentle movement, whether that's neck circles, maybe it's hip circles, maybe it's shoulder rolls. Just whatever invites you onto the mat and into your body and into your breath. Just allowing the body to settle, the mind to settle. Maybe just letting the breath take over. So when you feel ready, perhaps just coming into a gentle twist. I'm going to change directions on my mat. So sitting up nice and tall with your inhale. As you exhale, gently twisting over to the right. Nothing forceful. Just easeful, being present to the sensations that you feel in the body, being present to where the breath is coming in. And again, just asking yourself through your practice what you're being more forceful with, what you're getting frustrated if it's not going how you'd like for it to go, and just inviting more ease. Taking a deep breath in, come back to center, exhale, change your sides. Back to center. Take a deep breath in as you reach long through the fingertips. Soften the heads of the shoulders down, root down through the sitting bones. Exhale, soften over the legs. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Take 5 deep breaths here. As you lengthen the tailbone back to the back edge of your mat, reach your sternum forward. As you inhale, start to crawl the fingertips back nice and slow, maintaining that length in your spine, perhaps pulling the belly button in as you find a little core engagement, and then we'll just switch legs. So whatever was in front will now be in the back. And we'll do that once again, taking a deep breath in, exhale, gently twist to your right, shifting the gaze over the right shoulder. Back to center as you inhale, exhale, change your sides. And coming back to center, one more inhale as you reach the arms up. Really pressing down through those sitting bones, lengthening through the fingertips. Exhale, melt over the legs. Maintaining the length in the spine, maybe noticing different sensations in this fold as we've changed the position of our legs. And with your next inhale, start to walk the fingertips back. Taking your time here, just allowing the breath to settle back into the body, we're going to gently transition onto all fours, coming into tabletop position. So take your time with these transitions. with these setups, again, avoiding getting shooken up by the need to look or feel a certain way. Finding the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Just find whatever moves you here. Your variation of a cat-cow. Finding movement in the spine. Finding the breath in the body. Maybe playing with the direction of the fingertips. Maybe playing with the direction of the body. Maybe moving side to side would feel better. Maybe neck circles, maybe hip circles. Give yourself the freedom to choose where the body needs to go. About 3 more rounds here. And as always, if you need a few more, feel free to take that. But when you're ready, we'll meet back in child's pose. Your choice as to what to do with the arms. We're going to continue to slightly stir the body as we warm it up. So taking a few breaths in child's pose, breathe into the back side of your body. We're going to come into a little flow here. So pulling the belly button to your spine, ripple forward into tabletop position. Exhale, lower, nice and slow. We'll come into a low cobra as you point the toes behind you. Press into the tops of the feet, lift the kneecaps. Lift the chest and it forward. Inhale, exhale, back into child's pose. We'll take about 5 rounds here, finding your own pattern of breath, your own movement. Starting to ease the body into movement. Again, as always, lingering where you need to linger, move where you need to move. We'll meet back in that child's pose whenever you're ready. We'll find 5 breaths here, in and out through the nose. Once again, stirring the movement in the body, ripple back forward into that tabletop position. If this is where you need to be today, stay here. Otherwise, tuck the toes under and find a high plank. Arms and legs fully extended. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Hug the belly button in. Take 3 more breaths. And then exhale, lift the hips back into that downward facing dog. Taking a moment to bring the feet hip distance apart. Hands are shoulder distance or maybe a little bit wider. Spreading the fingertips nice and wide. Take the fleshy part in between the index finger and the thumb. Press it down. Forearms spiral in, biceps out. Chest stretches back. Tailbone lifts, heels ground. Find your breath. Start to slowly walk the fingertips back to meet the feet. Coming to the back edge of your mat. Bend your knees as generously as you need. Perhaps grabbing opposite elbows. Maybe just letting the fingertips dangle. Maybe swaying from side to side. Maybe just being still. And release the fingertips down to the mat. Take a deep breath in, lift up halfway in, lengthen, pull the pit of your belly in, chest stretches forward, tailbone back. Exhale as you fold. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, lift up halfway in, lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Last time, lift up halfway in, lengthen, inhale. Exhale as you fold. Taking a big stretch as you inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, hands into heart center. So, in order to stir the body just a little bit, but not shake it up too much, we're going to do our flow a little bit differently today. So starting to ground into your left foot, we're going to stick the right knee up in the air as we flex the right foot. Keep that left knee nice and soft because we're going to take a deep breath in, find that core strength. As we exhale, this right foot's going to take a giant step forward. Coming onto the ball of that left foot, take a moment, find your footing, and inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Pull the belly button in, tailbone in. Breathing into all four sides of the rib cage, soften the heads of the shoulders down. Take one more breath in here. As you exhale, take the left fingertips down to the mat. As you inhale, reach the right fingertips up. Feel free to use a block here. Mine are actually holding the camera at this moment. Just remember to take care of yourself. You can always use something that you have around the house or the office. One more breath in. Exhale, right fingertips come down to the mat as you soften your left knee down to the mat. Unfurling the toes, pull the belly button in as you inhale to rise up into a low crescent. Taking a moment to lean back here as the right hip crease pulls back, left forward. Belly button in, tailbone in. Start to lunge forward just a little bit. Finding some light sensation in that left hip flexor. One more breath in. Exhale, fingertips down to the mat as you lengthen that right leg for a half split. Now notice if your hips try to push over to the left and see if you can square them forward, lifting your chest. Inhale, exhale, melt. One more breath in here. Exhale, start to lunge forward, supporting yourself with your fingertips, but not dumping down. Tuck the left toes back under. Inhale, rise back up into a high crescent lunge. Exhale, palms down to the mat, step it back into plank. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, in and out through the nose. Again, just noticing where you can find ease in these transitions. Notice what might be shaking you up. We're stirring up the practice just a little bit. And walk the fingertips back towards the feet. And fold over the legs. Inhale, lift up halfway and lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Bending the knees. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale into mountain pose. We're going to move to the second side, starting to root into the right foot. Pull the left knee into the chest, flex the foot. Notice if that right hip pops over and pull it in. Using those deep core muscles, inhale, exhale, soften the right knee as the left foot takes a giant step forward. On the ball of the right foot, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, right fingertips down. Inhale, left fingertips reach. Exhale, left fingertips come down. Soften the right knee. Pull the belly button in. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Stretch it back. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale as you fold. Inhaling here. Exhale as you start to lunge forward. Tucking those right toes under. Rise up into high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands into heart center. Lifting your chest. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Palms together, pull the belly button in, reach the crown of the head forward, breathe. One more breath in. Exhale as you open it up into a warrior 2. Gazing over the left fingertips, lift that left big toe. Pull the belly button in, lift up through the pelvic floor. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Finding your triangle pose. Inhale here. Exhale as you rise, left toes turning in. Maybe interlace the fingertips this time. As you inhale, lift the heart. Exhale as you fold. Releasing the crown of the head down towards the earth. Take a couple of breaths here. And then soften the fingertips down towards the mat. One more breath in here. As you exhale, crawl the fingertips over towards that left foot, coming into a lunge, and then inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, palms to the mat, step back into plank. Inhale in plank, exhale, down dog. Take a few deep breaths here, stretch the chest back, lift the hips, ground the heels. Next, inhale, shift your gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward, coming to a seat. We'll come into a seated forward fold. So spiraling those inner thighs in, pull the belly button in, inhale as you reach up, exhale, fold. Relaxing the crown of the head towards your toes, forehead down towards your knees. Breathe into the back of your body. So we start to settle the body back in. Again, just finding where you can find that ease, where you can find your breath into the body. And we'll start to slowly bring it down towards the mat. Taking a moment here to maybe find some wiggles as you prepare to walk your feet up towards the hips. Palms down by your sides. We're going to take a tiny little bridge here just to open up the front body after that forward fold. But I'm going to encourage you to leave your hands by your side, to not take anything crazy today. Pressing into your feet, inhale, lift your hips. Just take a couple of deep breaths into that belly. And then exhale as you lower. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Bring your knees into your chest. Perhaps goal posting those arms or lengthening them all the way out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, melt to the right. Shifting your chin over your left shoulder. Perhaps closing your eyes if that's okay. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, change your sides. Back to center, inhale. Hugging your knees in towards your chest, perhaps rocking up and down your spine a couple of times. And then, as always, preparing to settle in here. If it's available to you to stretch out onto your mat for a Shavasana. If not, just find a comfortable place to sit, maybe in a chair, maybe in a corner in the room, just to take 5 to 10 minutes in silence and meditation, in rest, relaxation, just giving back to yourself. As always, from my heart to yours, namaste.